Hey y'all, it's February the 24th, 2016. It's been a few days since I made a real video. Alright, I just want to let you know I made a video earlier. Alright, and it was about hippies and how they're assholes. And basically, the video is about how hippies and their symbolism and things like that turned into whack nonsense. What I was implying was that um, hippies were taking down America. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't have backbones. They weren't men, right? And for a lot of different reasons. But then I deleted that video. You're not gonna see it. The reason is because I was giving them way too much credit. All right. Thought about it. I thought to myself and said, hey, I was giving them too much credit anyways. America is gonna be taken down. This isn't a tribulation. You have to understand that America is going to be taken down. It's because of Satan. But even deeper than that, it's because God is letting Satan do it. It's all God's will. It's not Satan's will. Satan's not running amok. But it's because God wants him to bite off more than he can chew. And God's going to put him in his place. And that's pretty much the sum of the whole tribulation. But the thing is, I started thinking about it and I was like, you know what? These hippies, first of all, most of them died out, right? Secondly, they don't deserve all that kind of credit. All right. But still, I was thinking about them. And you know what? This kind of reminded me of another video I made in which a movement, every single movement, and I'll leave a link, every single movement ever is going to fail inevitably, miserably. Dumb feeling, right? It's going to fail unless, of course, it has one leader. You need to understand that the movement itself has that one leader. This Black Lives Matter thing, that's dead. All right, you're seeing the ghost of it. The civil rights movement, in fact. I mean, I have nothing against black people or people in general. The civil rights movement, that also failed. That's why you're not seeing leaders in that. All right, because every movement needs one leader. If you don't have just one leader, it's gonna fail. All right, either that or you gotta have like a Bill of Rights. That's why the Bill of Rights is still living, because there's only one Bill of Rights. It's very specific. All right, the whole hippie movement and the free love movement that failed for a number of reasons. Right? They were worshiping Mother Earth, and I don't blame them for that. I like gardening, I like farming and stuff. I love Mother Earth. I give Mother Earth her props and her respect. The thing is, they didn't have no father. All right, a lot of those hippies they got away from Christianity. They got away from Christ because they did not want discipline. Right, and so therefore their backbones just eroded away. Right, and you started seeing all sorts of hippie ladies, and they were going around having sex with anything they could find that looked like a man, because all the hippie men did not look like men no more. Right, and that was a serious problem. Right, and the reason that this even crossed my mind, because you already know that hippies died out. Right, whatever hippies there were, they became yuppies, and both those words sound goofy. All right, they became yuppies, and they didn't have no backbone. They couldn't raise children up. They're terrible at it. All right. But the reason that this was crossing my mind is because you can still see traces of them left in our society. And it rubbed me the wrong way. A lot of y'all don't even think about it. But I'm here to just bring that to your attention. What you're going to see is remnants of them still around. One of the most um, popular remnants that you're going to see around of the whole hippie free love movement is this sign right here. A lot of y'all think, well, there's nothing wrong with that and stuff. Especially that little girls run around wearing that and stuff. What could be wrong with that? First of all, let me just break down for you. It is the cross upside down and broken. All right. And I know there's gonna be a lot of people. If anybody sees this video, there's gonna be a lot of people saying, "Oh, that's in your imagination. You're a conspiracy theorist, and you're just making that up." That's not what it is. All right. That is what it is. All right. That's what it's meant to be. All right. That's why you're still seeing it around, because somebody somewhere is making sure that you still have an upside down broken cross in your face. All right. But even if it wasn't that, even if that isn't what it's meant to be, all right, because I already did my research. You know what I'm saying? You're going to find, if you Google it, oh, it's some symbol that a guy made up in the 50s, and it has like some sort of semaphore and a D superimposed on it. I already heard that mess. All right, you can miss me with that mess. All right, but even if it was that, you got to understand that symbol's a failure, just like the hippies were a failure. Just like that free love movement was a failure because it didn't have one leader. And it did not have a Bill of Rights, just like I said. All right, and let me just illustrate that for you. All right, the symbol originally was meant to be the spearhead, the poster, picture of the nuclear disarmament movement, in which a whole bunch of hippies got together and they were like, listen, we're going to make a symbol, we're going to stand around, and these folks are going to get rid of their nuclear arms. Well, I got news for you. They never got rid of them. You never had a chance of getting rid of them. Not only that, they're all over the place now. Saudi Arabia has nukes, all right? So their movement completely failed and bombed, all right? It was a disgrace. And that's why it's dead and died out, all right? Everybody has nukes. So your movement was a damn failure. All right, because it didn't follow the rules that I've established. And the thing is, it's probably established by other people a long time ago. You weren't listening. All right. And not only that symbol, but you're gonna see this symbol, and I want to bring this up too. A lot of kids, and the thing is, I was taught that symbol meant peace. That's what I was taught. It had nothing to do with nuclear disarmament. right? It's an upside down cross. And another argument could be, well, maybe that's St. Peter's cross. He was crucified upside down. So, well, if it was, why don't you just put St. Peter under it when you do that? Right? It was meant to be an upside down cross, spit in the face of Jesus. That's what it was meant to be. But even if you don't believe that, you got this sign right here. This sign also means peace, right? That's what I was taught in elementary school, in this public school, and on television and your pop culture. I was taught this sign right here. That means peace. And you're going to see a lot of little hippie girls and whatnot running around doing this. You're going to see Miley Cyrus doing this. Like, it means something. All right. Let me tell you something. When you see this, this in no way is self-explanatory. In no way does it mean peace because it makes no sense. But let me tell you why it does make sense. All right. Let me tell you why it was started, because it was a spit in the face of Jesus. If you go back before the 50s and the 60s when the hippies started popping up, if you did this sign anywhere, wouldn't nobody tell you that that means peace? All right, because it didn't mean peace. You know what it meant? Bet you didn't know what it meant. What it meant was victory. When you did this, it meant victory. I want you to think about that a little bit. All right. It's a V with your fingers. The V stands for victory. All right. Believe it or not, that meant the victory of the people of Christ. People in Western culture, the Americas, and certain parts of Europe, they held up this. Why? Because it meant victory. It meant victory for Christ's people. And after victory of Christ's people, then comes peace. Because you know what? We actually have some sense about us. We can actually live in harmony with other people. All right. First comes victory, then comes peace. All right. You're skipping a step when you say that this means peace. It doesn't. All right. So you got this symbol right here. That was a complete failure. You got this symbol right here, and you're trying to make it into a complete failure. You think that, oh no, that's all. I mean, it's all good, and it doesn't mean very much. What it was meant to do is to stifle you. What it's meant to do is to confuse you. All right. And I'm not confused at all. This right here, that means victory. It's always going to be victory. It has nothing to do with peace, except that peace comes after our victory. All right, the symbol right here, that's an upside down broken cross. I don't care what y'all try to tell me. I know a lot of people are going to argue about that. All right, but that's what it was. You want to know why? It's the hippie movement. It didn't want discipline. It believed in a mother. It believed in Mother Earth, but it did not believe in a father. That's why you don't see no good hippie fathers around. All right, that's why you saw all sorts of effeminate hippie males. You know what I'm saying? With no backbone, with no thing between their legs and stuff, running around doing psychedelic drugs, feeling bad for themselves and stuff, feeling sorry for themselves. As Christians, as true Christians, you know what I'm saying? We don't got no time for that. This means something. It's not what you think it means. Anyways, it's February the 24th, 2016.